Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I'm at Inglewood Magistrates Court. That's about 3 hours west of Brisbane, about an hour shy of Gundawindi. Client was charged with 2 offences, one being relevant drug present, so that's drug driving, the lesser of the 2, the higher being driving under the influence of a drug. So my client wasn't high on drugs, he simply had cannabis still present in his system after having consumed it the previous day. He was also found to have a drug implement in his possession, a bong. He did have extensive criminal history, which compounded the matter and made it hard to get the disqualification down as low as possible. And further to that, given that extensive criminal history, my job was as much making sure he doesn't go back to jail as it was getting the disqualification down. Disqualification wise, worst case scenario is a 9-month loss of licence. Mandatory minimum was 1 month. As a starting point, I did push hard for the minimum 1 month, but understandably the magistrate resisted me quite forcefully, as did the prosecutor, given that extensive criminal history and further compounding the difficulties that I was facing. My client is retired, so there was no driver's licence dependent income that I could labour as a part of my submission. So without a licence, his income was not going to change given he's retired. But that said, he did have a ill wife who needed transport to and from hospital, and given he lives in regional Queensland, getting her to and from those locations was not going to be easy without a licence. As I said, worst case scenario is 9 months, minimum is 1 month. I did push hard for that. As a part of my preparations, I asked my client to complete a reformatory course by way of correspondence. I asked him to obtain character references based on a template that we provide to all of our clients. And once I had all the relevant documentation and information from him, I prepared my submissions upon receipt of the police brief. I met my client today at court, ran through my submissions before going into the courtroom, went in, I made forcible submissions. As I said, as a starting point, I did push hard for the minimum 1 month. The magistrate was resisting quite forcefully, effectively refusing to go under 3 months given his extensive criminal history. I had to do some pretty fast talking and basically step my game up to try and get the magistrate to go below 3 months. As I said, he couldn't get past the extensive criminal history, and he couldn't get past that the fact that he's not going to lose an income is going to cause him as much hardship as it would any other client that I might make the same submission for. The short version is I was successful in persuading the magistrate to not go past 2 months. So given he's not going to lose any kind of a job, and given his extensive criminal history, 2 months is a good outcome. As I said, I always go in pushing hard for the minimum 1 month, but again, if there's no job to lose, it does make that submission quite difficult. So 2 month disqualification, modest fine, client's happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman. Thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment, or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.